So you're heading to Paris soon and putting together daily itineraries to ensure you'll get in everything that you want to see and do? That's a very smart move. This is not the kind of trip where you can simply show up and everything magically falls into place for you. There are so many differences there compared to what you're used to back home, even in everyday life tasks, but especially in the many attractions that you want to see. So having a plan, or at least a framework, as well as other research, is a must, or you'll find yourself wishing that you had. Hey y'all, it's Scott, the Basic American Dad Abroad. In this video and our others, my goal is to help you accomplish just that and much, much more. This is part of our Paris 101 series playlist, which is a collection of bite-sized videos on the subjects that you need to know to have a good foundation for a fantastic time in Paris. In this video, I'll be outlining things that you can do to have a really nice first day of your trip there. And I stress first day because I'm taking into consideration that this may be your travel day as well. So part of your day may be gone, or you could be tired or even jet lagged. But if you're feeling up to it, this is a light load that gets you right into some of your must-see attractions. And as you'll also see in the next several daily itinerary videos that follow, we're doing this with ergonomic or time-saving efficiency in mind, so you can get the most bang for your buck and or your time. Plus, in all 4 of these daily itinerary videos, you should be able to interchange the attractions somewhat, especially if you have more or less than 4 days there. But I've structured these with the utmost efficiency in mind, being doable, and we've done it all, but not terribly exhausting. All right, let's get into day 1. You've gotten there, settled everything into your hotel, and it's roughly midday. You've got some hours left, and you're raring to go. So first, take the metro to the Arc de Triomphe. The metro is an experience in and of itself. And we've got a previous video on that in our Paris 101 playlist on the metro and much more. The Arc is a magnificent structure, and you can tour it on the outside as well as go up on top of it and get a nice view. But a couple of key Arc points. You can access it underground, so you don't have to dart out across traffic on that huge roundabout. Plus, going to the top requires a ticket, and that's best to get in advance if you're able to. Speaking of transportation, let's check in with Christina right quick, because she has some key words to help you with that.
Merci, Dad, and bonjour, everyone. In each of our Paris videos, I would like to teach you a key word or phrase that will really help you during your stay in France. This time, on the subject of transportation, you want to know je prends, which means I'm taking, such as je prends le train, je prends le métro, je prends le bus. Where you need to go can be spoken as je vais à, which means I'm going to. Je vais à la gare, je vais à l'aéroport. Because if you know and speak just a little bit of French, such as this, and the other basic words I teach you in our other videos, the effort, along with a smile, will be really appreciated over there, and they'll be more likely to help you because of your effort. I hope this helps you to have a wonderful trip. Back to you, Dad.
Merci beaucoup, Christina. So when you're finished at the Arc, next, grab a Velib bike and ride it down the Champs-Elysees. Weather permitting, this is a wonderful way to see the Grand Avenue, which you just won't get to see underground on the metro. And it has dedicated bike lanes, so it's relatively safe. Now, I say down the Champs-Elysees because heading from the Arc back east is literally downhill. So don't make the mistake I did and ride up that hill, because unless you're in better shape than I am, you're gonna feel it. And as you ride east, you're free to take some rabbit trails at will. The Grand Palais, the Petit Palais, and a lot more. But at the end of this Grand Avenue is the Place de la Concorde. You'll be able to ride all around it, taking in its historical significance. After that, continue up the Rue de Rivoli, right in between the Jardin des Tuileries and the beautiful colonnades. Then swing a left to ride around and see the Grand Place Vendome. Some of Paris's most elegant hotels and stores are in this giant square. So take a peek, plus a moment to appreciate this incredible architecture. And believe it or not, but that was only about 20 minutes of actual bike riding. Plus, however much time you want to spend stopping and taking in the various sites. There are several Velib stations nearby where you can dock and return your bike. And if you've worked up an appetite, plus with like a non-touristy dining experience where it's mostly locals who know about the place, Le Petit Vendome is the perfect spot, and you're just a block away. But be sure to check their hours here and everywhere before you go. So now, if you've got some time and some energy left, and especially if you need to walk off that charcuterie board, you're just steps away from the beautiful Opera Garnier. I spoke at length about this magnificent delight for the eyes in a previous video, but just to reiterate, it has the opulence of Versailles, but without the 3-hour round trip plus the thick crowds. And thanks to this itinerary, you're already right there. Finally, just behind the Opera Garnier is the Galeries Lafayette. This mammoth shopping center is where you can get a little retail therapy. And if you spend over 100 euros, you can beat the VAT or tax. Just make sure that you have your passport on hand for that. Plus, aside from the shopping, you can go to the rooftop and have quite a view, especially if you've timed everything else to land you here at sunset, which could bring us to the end of your spectacular first day. Even if it was eaten up by travel and a hotel check-in, you still got to see so much. And if you've got more time and energy left, then just add to this. Of course, you don't need to follow this to a T. These are simply some suggestions and ideas in a very ergonomic order. And you'll have plenty time amidst all of this to take breaks and just soak it all in. But I really hope that it helps you and your family as it did us, and that you come back home safely with no regrets or missed opportunities, because you researched and planned it very well. This video is purposely not exhaustive. Many other subjects are covered in our other videos, so I didn't want to bore you with repetition. This is part of an ongoing series about general Paris how-tos, so be sure to stay tuned to other videos going into even more detail on how to help you prep. All right, do you have any additional important tips that I didn't cover, or anything to add to my brief overview here? Please help us and others by telling us all in a comment below. And if you got something out of this, please hit the like button. That helps other people find it as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again from Paris real soon.